Nigeria, through the Ministry of Communications, have signed on to the Smart African Alliance, an initiative to leverage technology in building city systems, economies, energy, transportation, all geared towards connecting, innovating, and ultimately transforming the continent into a knowledge-based economy. While all of that is being worked out substantially, the deployment of technology is very evident in several sectors in Nigeria. Our focus this week is on the growing ecosystem of people, especially in the major city centers, who commute smartly as enabled by a smartphone and an internet connection. This is the story of a community of those who use the call-up system for taxi services. I'm Olu Phillips. Welcome. With Nigeria well on the way to surpass the broadband penetration as stipulated in the National Broadband Plan, technology is changing the manner and quality of life of most citizens, especially those in the city centers. Till date, an estimated 97.21 million internet users are found on the Nigeria's telecoms networks, and these according to the figures released by the Nigeria Communications Commission.
You'd expect like a country like Nigeria with our mouth, lion of Africa, tiger of Africa. You expect that by now would have, been advanced in certain areas, but I don't think it's the case yet. And I really look forward to it. Like in this other country, in the other African countries around us, other things are working, power is working, internet is working, education is working. So we still have a long way to go, and I can't wait till we're able to catch up with that.
The report also says that the Nigeria telecom sector, one of the largest in Africa, is driven almost completely by mobile telephony. Mobile phones, especially smartphones, are the new convergence, allowing the ease of business transactions, lifestyle, and play. Everywhere around the continent of Africa, the conversation is on using technology to interrupt the ways of our life, leveraging on smart technology and deploying it to every sector of national life.
It is agreed that throughout the world today, the greatest and most effective weapon for development is ICT.
In cities across the country, Nigeria, communities of smart technology users are emerging with a spread that is so unprecedented.
When we were younger, we were talking, technology has improved. As we grow older, the newer technology is coming and we become obsolete. I have a phone, a smartphone. I hardly use 10% of what the smartphone entails, but I have to buy it. But if I give the same phone to my son, he will take advantage and use 80% of what that phone entails. So whether we like it or not, as we grow, we will become legacy. The people of today's modern technology, in another 10 years, will become the legacy technology. When we were young, we used to watch Science Trek and so many science movies where things are flying, human beings. Now the human beings have started, then it was like an animation. Now it's happening real. So we have become legacy now. In another 10, 15 years, the generation that is the modern technology now will become legacy. So technology will never stay for any generation. Technology, it will soon get to a point, I won't need to take a taxi or a bus to get to Agege. All I have to do, maybe in my shoes, I'll just press the thing in my shoe, the thing will just carry me off, and I'll move. Then another challenge will come. They will not be talking about greenhouse gas emission, they'll be talking about accident in the media or something. So every generation is going to face its own difficulty. But the real key is this: whatever technology is applicable anywhere in the world, we don't have to wait.
One of such deployment for ease of lifestyle is the system of commuting in major cities in Nigeria.
What is currently going on with it? What technology has simply done is to change the dispatch riding system, where you send dispatch by phone or by radio, or where people stay on the road to wave. Technology has turned into a call-up system. A call-up system that is modern, that is online. You can get it through your phone, through your computer, through anywhere. You can know who is coming and you can see the way it moves. I was in Estonia recently. Estonia is one of the Scandinavian countries. close to Soviet Union. The government system is the one that operates. All these other online ones could not compete. And for Lagos, I don't know what is going on now, but we developed an application. We got requests from people to provide us applications, and we saw that what they were bringing were applications written and already operating in some other clients, and they're all just bringing it to domesticate. We said no, there will be legal issues in future. So we got somebody who developed an app working with all these our modern taxi system, iTaxi, RedCap, and the rest. If you talk to them, they will tell you. We developed our own application that works exactly the way these other applications work. So when you call for a taxi, there will be a central hub. For all them, there were just 9 or 12. When you call for a taxi, you will see the taxi. At that time, you don't see the taxi online. But you will get a call and they will tell you which taxi will pick you up. I mean, when you go through your phone, going through the apps, you call, they will tell you, oh, you want taxi. All of them will click at their base, wherever you are. You will click, and they will know through the tracking system the closest taxi to you, and they will deploy. And immediately they will send you an information of who is coming to pick you, the name of the driver, the name of the type of the vehicle, the plate number of the vehicle. We developed this as far back as 2012 in Lagos. We set up. So Lagos was, as at that time, prepared. Unfortunately, we couldn't deploy. The modern taxi operators agreed, but the yellow taxi, they disagreed because of the qualification of the quality of the vehicle. Then we said the vehicle must not be older than 3 years. That is, as of 2012, the vehicle must be around 2009. They felt that was not going to be, they can't migrate. So we argued on the issue of age of vehicle. Unfortunately, let me say, Uber came in with those set of conditions, and people moved to Uber. Now the same taxi operators